Hi, Fee Tui Win here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this episode, I want to answer Anna Laura's question, which she posted on Facebook after watching last week's video on the 4 steps to living an inspired life. I also want to recognize 2 other viewers this week who have made this a really great Tea with Fee week for me. Second viewer I want to recognize is a private client came in and questioned me about step number 3 of the 4 steps to making great decisions, which is a video I posted 2 weeks ago. And the concerns he brought up are very legitimate, and I want to dedicate another Tea with Fee video to answering his question and addressing the concerns he brought up. So I really appreciate these 2, the question from Anna Laura and my client's concerns about step number 3 of the 4 steps to making great decisions, because I am always a student first, and your questions, your concerns, your challenges help me to grow in my own journey, and as I grow, I have more and more to share with you. So thank you very much for that. Third is a little more of a brag. I met someone this week, and she was sharing with me how she was going through a difficult time with a lot of things happening in her family. And one day, as she was driving towards her destination, she had to pull over to the side of the road, pull up a Tea with Fee experience, sat in her car, watch it, help herself to shift her feelings, her mood, her perceptions, so that then after the end of the Tea with Fee experience, she was able to continue on her journey from a very different place than before she watched the Tea with Fee. So thank you so much. It's always so nice to hear that I get some positive feedback for what it is that I'm doing in these Tea with Fee vlogs. Alright, so if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, go make your tea, come back, snuggle up, relax, and allow us a few more minutes to explore answers to Anna Laura's question. Alright, so the answer I have is pretty lengthy, so it may take this video as well as another video to go into all the details that I want to share. And the approach that I'm going to be taking to answer Anna Laura's question is to give you 4 steps to think about it, or 4 ways to consider getting more clarification. Because Anna Laura's question is basically, how can you tell the difference when you have some great ideas after getting a high from an experience and needing time to sit with those ideas to make sure that they are the best ideas to proceed with? Or how can you decipher that from the doubt, the ego-driven doubt that comes up that kind of hinders the forward momentum from living a life of inspiration? So I'm paraphrasing Anna Laura's question. Hopefully I got that right. If not, Anna Laura, you can come back to me and let me know. Okay. First, I want to frame the 4 steps of 4 ways of considering it so that you can at least get all of the steps in this video, and then in the next video I'll go into more details about it so that I can serve you with at least the 4 ideas first, and you don't have to wait another week to get all of it. So the first step is to consider what is my habit energy? So to answer that question, I need to be willing to study myself and to be honest to look at what my habit energy is. And from knowing what my habit energy is, then I'll get some insight as to whether I need to take some time to consider this idea, or what's showing up is really doubt. The second step is to look at what's my motivation. Is the idea that's coming up ego-driven or heartfelt connection? Okay, so next week we'll go into that. Third is to consider, am I the right person? So we have great ideas all the time. And then to take some time out and say, am I the right person? And within that, do I have the right skill set to accomplish this idea right now? And then fourth is to consider, is this the right time? Right? And one of the glitches for